Hi, I'm Pam Pettiford, 46 years old.
I'm Ametria Pettiford, and I'm 24 years old.
I'm Bryce Pettiford, and I'm 16 years old.
Okay, I'm Taylor, and before I start, I want you to see that this is an outline and not a written out manuscript that I'll be reading from. Okay. So my informational speech is about Indonesia. My specific purpose is to inform the audience about Indonesia, the education, population, health, and religion. Indonesia is a country that is located in Southeast Asia. It is about 242,968,342 people living in Indonesia right now. It's a great country that doesn't get talked a lot in the media or in schools very much. And in this speech, I wanted to inform everybody about Indonesia. Okay, let's talk about the people. The people in Indonesia are, like, the population is very high. It's a lot of people in Indonesia. Half the population lives on an island called Java. The capital of Indonesia is called Jakarta, and it houses more than 14 million people, ranking as the 9th largest city in the world. The reason why it's so overcrowded is because of the birth rate and the death rate. The birth rate in Indonesia is only 18.45 births per 1,000 deaths. So basically, for every 1,000 deaths, there's 18.45 births. And the death rate for Indonesia is only 6.25 deaths per 1,000 people. So basically, for every per 1,000 people, there are only 6.25 deaths, which is why it's so overpopulated, because the death rate is 3 times less than the birth rate. With all those people living in Indonesia, you might think that, how can their health be? The health in Indonesia is not so great. Only about 52% of Indonesia actually have good sanitation facilities. Only about 66% of children with pneumonia actually get treated, actually get taken to the hospital to get treated. HIV and AIDS is also a big issue for Indonesia. About 310,000 people are estimated to be living with HIV or AIDS in Indonesia. Only about 15% of males in Indonesia actually know how to prevent HIV or AIDS, and only about 10% of females actually know how to prevent HIV and AIDS. Okay, education and religion. Most people think that with Indonesia being poor and overpopulated, that it might be a dumb country and they're not very educated, but that's a bad generalization. About 97% of all children, male and female, are literate. They can read. About 62% of people living in Indonesia can use a cell phone. And only about 8% of people in Indonesia know how to use the internet. And kids go to school from ages 3 to 13. The religion in Indonesia is not what most people would expect it to be. With it being an Asian country, people would expect for it to be a Buddhist, or for them to practice Buddhism, but that's actually not the case. The major religion in Indonesia is actually Muslim, and the second is Protestant, Catholic, and Hindu. In conclusion, as I researched Indonesia, I found out that the country wasn't exactly what I thought it would be. Although I knew it was a very poor country and that the health was pretty bad there, I didn't expect for the children to be literate, and I didn't expect for the religion to be Muslim. With this presentation, I like to point out that every place is not what we like to think it is or what we hear in the media, and that actually researching it can benefit us and show us a lot of different things that happen around the world.